Suggest, what if your section of your site spring, summer, fall, and winter? I like that. I like that. Okay, y'all, we can take that idea. I most likely definitely taking hate into that idea. Yeah, me too, because that makes so much sense. It really do. Section off your website by seasons. I love definitely categorize the site by season. Like, yo, let's all do that, okay? It just helps our customers with the buying process. It really does. I mean, they may be looking for an outfit for their trip to Jamaica in May, and we have some shorts available. Right? Like, let's definitely take that and roll with it. Let's do that. Let's all do that all at once. Okay? I'm down for that. Doing it by seasons help because people be having too much. That's so true. Yeah. Urgency. And Patrick, you are so right about that that idea, because I'm definitely gonna do that. Like, I have to. It's like a no-brainer. I'm gonna write a note to myself right now to categorize my website by seasons. That's genius. Like, why did we think of that, y'all? We didn't think of that before he even said anything. We just ain't think of that. Categorize website by seasons. Got it. Just say I'm doing it now, right? That's what I'm talking about. Patrick, what else you got for us? What else we can do? Yes. I'm definitely, that is amazing. Exactly. We slept on that one. We really did, y'all. We really did. But you know what? We hopped on this live for a reason. He said, I got more. What? We listening. We're listening, Patrick. What more? Exactly. Add Patrick. Patrick, you want to join the live? Give us some tips. Who want to join? Patrick, you want to join? Lakita, you boutique. Y'all want to join? Patrick, give us. Oh, he said yes. Okay. Request. As soon as you send the request over, Patrick, I can. I'll definitely add you. Add Keitha. Okay, Keitha, you want to come next? What's your business?
Oh, okay. Well, I have a mobile detailing company. Currently, right now, we have two detailing units. I've been in the business going on this year, will be 17 years. Um, I met Paris when I was in college, and we've been friends ever since. So
Yeah.
I'm glad to be a part of the live. I'm glad to be a part of her community.
Yes, yes. So let me give y'all a little bit more about when me and Patrick met. So I remember, well, no, this was after college, because this was maybe about 2010, 2011. We had lunch at, was that Perry Pete's?
Paris.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
okay. So we
Yeah.
had lunch at Perry Pete's. And so I remember when Patrick and I sat down to have lunch, and he gave me this CD. This was in like maybe, of course, like 2010, right? So
Yeah.
he gave me this CD, and it had a few different audios on their interviews of different people. But I believe it was Will. I do remember Will Smith on there. And when I
Mm-hmm.
tell y'all, I played that CD over and over, because it's very important what you are allowing into your mind. So
Right.
every time I would get in my car, I knew the CD back from front to back, because it was so motivational to me. I needed that at that time in my life where I was, and still need it. But that's why I am so keen on listening to inspirational audios, motivation, watching documentaries, just listen to things that's going to help me personally and professionally. But Patrick gave me that CD, y'all. And Patrick, that was like one of the best gifts ever. Okay. Thank you so
Uh-huh.
much because
You're
it
welcome.
allowed me early on to pour into my mindset and to
Hmm.
really focus on positivity and knowing that, yes, you may not have it now, but soon you will. You know, you're
Right.
working towards something. It gave me that beacon of hope, you know, just by
Hmm.
listening to that. And it was something that's it's actually on YouTube, and
Hmm.
it's a lot of Will Smith's interviews, and he's just talking about his career and just inspiring. It's so
Hmm.
inspiring.
Yeah.
I wish I could find it. It's on YouTube, right? Just like
Yeah.
Google
I
Will Smith.
yeah, I just Googled Will Smith, and then
Mm-hmm.
I just went to a lot of his wisdom and advice that he
Yeah.
was giving online.
Mm-hmm.
And at that time I was searching myself just to pour into myself when it came to wisdom of what to do, what's the next decision to make, how to move correctly versus just moving.
Right.
In business, um, I mean, in business, when you're first starting off, you're doing a whole bunch of things, and you're
Mm-hmm.
not really focused on what you need to be focused on to accelerate you to move you forward. So at that time, I was just figuring out exactly what lane that I wanted to be in because I was in the printing industry
Mm-hmm.
and we was doing pretty well. And then I just decided, you know, my passion is really detailing.
Mm-hmm.
So, once I discovered, this is my passion, this is what I want to do, I kind of put everything in going into that direction. So I knew in order for me to become the businessman that I am today, I had to change the way that I think. I had to change my mindset. A lot of business growth is due to how you think. Um,
Yes.
Even when you don't have the money, or even when you don't have the finances, how you think determines a lot. How
Mm-hmm.
you think channels your next step and your next step.
Mm-hmm.
So me giving you that and importing that into your business and what you had going on, I knew that where you are now, you was going to be here,
Oh.
and knew you needed something to pour inside of you
Yeah.
and to keep uplifting you and pushing you forward. In business, it's a journey that you kind of, in a way, travel on your own
Mm.
because even though there are blueprints, you still have to carve your own path. And
Mm-hmm.
carving your own path requires you to find, as they say, your own voice. And once you find your lane, then you stay in that lane and you ride in that lane.
Mm-hmm.
Typically, when you first start off, you try to mimic everybody else that you see that is successful.
Yeah.
And in a lot of ways, that doesn't really work out for you because it does not translate to what you're trying to do and what your purpose is, not only in business, but on this earth.
Yeah.
So, you know, making sure that you mentally and emotionally prepare for this is key because mentally you go through a lot and emotionally you go through a lot. And you go through those things to build you up, to prepare you for the next level and the next level.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of my clients that I have, a great percentage of them are millionaires. And I have two clients that I know of that are billionaires. And to get to the stages and phases of business that they're in, you have to grow. So business is going to stretch you emotionally, physically, mentally. All of those things are going to stretch you. And through that stretching, you become stronger, you become more resilient, and you can handle more.
Yeah.
The key to understanding business is understanding what you're trying
I'm
to
sorry.
do and
Mm-hmm.
understanding your craft. Understand your craft, whereas no matter who's sitting in front of you or who you're pitching your deal to, they can't do nothing but to respect it and bring you along, bring them along for the ride.
Mm-hmm.
When I was 18 years old, I got my first contract. And that contract, I was doing
Wait,
about,
you a little blurry. You can fix your Wi-Fi or turn it off. Or you
oh, okay,
blurry.
glory. Is it better?
Yeah.
It's better now? No,
Well,
a little bit.
oh, there you go. Wait, you
Okay.
faded. Oh, you. It's
So when I
oh,
was
there it
18,
is. I'm sorry. There it
it's
is.
better now?
Yes.
Okay. So when I was 18, I got my first contract
Mm-hmm.
and I was making about $6,000 a month at 18 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And from that experience, it showed me that sometimes you could get things too fast, too quick, and you didn't go through the proper process to be able to build something solid and something firm.
Mm-hmm.
So knowing that, it took me down the course that I went down to understand that, you know, business could build you up and then break you down too,
Mm.
especially if you don't have the proper infrastructure and systems in place to maintain and sustain where you are and what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
Nowadays I see a lot of people getting success extremely fast or getting success through um how can I put this? Getting success in ways that are unscrupulous, that
Mm-hmm.
doesn't last. Is only going to be here for a moment. And once that moment is over with, now what you have, your integrity is gone. You don't have a good reputation. So now what you have, because at the end of the day, business is about your reputation. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and that's the thing that's going to carry you.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be my little advice to entrepreneurs
Yeah.
that's moving forward, that's want to do big things, want to do great things. Content is key, you know, making sure you're consistent with your content, making sure your pictures look um perfect. I'm very meticulous about how I post. I'm very meticulous about the pictures that I take. And I'm that way because of my industry.
Mm-hmm.
My industry is an industry that is looked at as a hustle.
Mm-hmm.
And me as the man that I am, I don't take that land down because
Mm-hmm.
what I do is not a hustle.
Right.
I created a business, a sustainable one.
Mm-hmm.
So I carry myself that way. I carry the business that way.
Mm-hmm.
Everything that I do it in excellence. So when you putting out your content or putting out your photos or whatever it is you're doing, do it with excellence.
Mm-hmm.
Go 100%. Even learning your craft, go 100%. Don't go, don't be half in, half out. Because when you're half in, half out, once you make it to that stage and you stand out there and people start asking you questions and you can't figure out what to say or how you got there, now your credibility is going to be attacked. They
Mm-hmm.
may not do it in front of your face, but behind your back, they're going to say, somebody helped her, or somebody did this, or she got it through this source or that source. You want to be able to stand on your own 2 feet and be able to present what you have,
Mm-hmm.
So, um, but like
Yeah.
I was saying about the website, setting it up by
Wait.
season.
Before
Go
we
ahead.
get into that, I want to tell people that I found the audios. So I
That's it.
went, it's the, which one is it? The 33-minute one?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So you guys, I just put in Will Smith inspirational audios. And
That's it.
literally on YouTube. I used to
That,
listen to
that's it.
this every day going to my 9 to 5. I was the HR manager. And I believe at the time I wanted to get into, I just started blogging as well, but I wanted to get into fashion styling. You remember
Mm-hmm.
that? I wanted to be a
Mm-hmm.
stylist. Harry,
Uh-huh.
send it to my DM. Okay, I will. um I wanted to be a fashion stylist, and I
Mm-hmm.
sat down and I spoke with him because I knew that he had his own business and I had just got me some business cards printed. But he gave me the best thing, and that was that CD with Will Smith audio on there. And it was just Will Smith or other people?
It was just Will. It just was Will
Just
on
Will.
there. Mm-hmm.
Okay. But
Yeah.
I just, it really, really helped me to pour into my mindset. You know, it
Mm-hmm.
helped me. So I thank you for
Yeah.
definitely taking that lunch with me. And then after that, years later, me and Patrick ended up having an office space in that same vicinity. Are you
Uh-huh.
still there?
Yeah. I'm still
Okay,
there. I'm
okay.
still there.
All right. We ended up both renting an office space in that same vicinity where the restaurant was. So years
Yeah.
later, like, look how that happened. We both were in the beginning of business, having
Uh-huh.
lunch in that
Yeah.
area. And then years later, we both have our own businesses in that same area,
Yeah.
running our businesses from that area. It's like, look how God works, right?
Right. Right.
Like,
Right.
wow, look how he worked. And when you came in, I was there. I had only been there for about 6 months. But when
Mm-hmm.
you came in, I was like, wow, because it brought me back to, do you remember we ate over there at that restaurant? And then it just
Uh-huh.
brought me back to, look at us now. We're both
Right.
renting suites for our business. So it's so important to pour into your mindset. Like what you're listening to, what you're reading, the conversations you're having with people,
Mm-hmm.
like everything that you're consuming, it's
Mm-hmm.
playing a part. You know, it is shaping you in some way, either negative or positive. But
Right.
it's all about, you know, what we are consuming. So that just brought me back. look
Yeah.
look where we are, and just look how things happen. That
Wow.
full
I know.
circle moment. Yeah.
It
So
was.
I was
It definitely
excited
was a
about
full
that.
circle moment.
Yeah, yes,
Yeah.
very, very. But Goldie
So you
was
got
saying
any
that.
you have any questions for me about your business and things that you want to do or ideas you
Oh,
need?
let me see, because that was a gem that you gave us earlier. That was really
Yeah.
good. I do
Uh-huh.
appreciate that. um, but things I want to do. So, what do you see as, even if it's not online business, an online business,
Mm-hmm.
even if, I'm sorry, even if it's not a women's boutique, what do you think as a consumer buying things online? Do you purchase clothes online?
Yeah, I buy clothes online.
Okay, so what makes you go back to the websites that you frequent?
A clean website,
Mm-hmm.
a website that don't have sold signs on everything, or sold out on everything. I
Right,
can't stand that.
right.
Um,
I shop for stuff that's in in stock.
right. And
Yeah.
just the brand itself. I mean, just how they
Mm-hmm.
present themselves, what I see on social media. Social media kind of determines a lot as it pertains to buying power
Mm-hmm.
because you get to see the brand outside of just the online store. So
Right.
you get to see the personality of the brand.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes you get to see the person that's behind it.
Mm-hmm.
So making that connection with people, letting them know who you are, what you're about, and why you should choose us makes
Mm-hmm.
me continue to keep coming back.
Gotcha.
Also, as she mentioned, the quality of clothes
Mm-hmm.
that you're receiving as well.
Mm-hmm.
So all of those things, and another big thing is customer service.
Yeah.
If you have real good customer service,
Yeah.
that's key too, because a lot of people are buying things online, but they're running into scammers as well. So building that credibility and trust with a potential buyer is key. So once you build that trust, then you got it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Right. I truly believe that, but quality and customer service keeps them. So she said marketing will get you a customer once, but quality and customer service keeps them. Maybe a pre-order option can be added for out of stock products that are returning to the boutique. Excuse me, if possible, that can help with the sold out items. Yeah, that can definitely help, but a lot of times, um, the vendor may not bring that item back into stock. So we can say pre-order. We can definitely put the pre-orders sign up there, but if you're purchasing it and the vendor does not restock it on their end, we just have to refund you your money back because we don't have that
Mm,
item in, and we can't get the item from the vendor. So pre-orders
mm,
work when, this is what I've learned, pre-orders work when the item is en route to you. So you order so much,
mm.
you can order
Okay.
maybe about 20 of items, but you have about 40 people who wants it. Well, you've already fulfilled half of that. Order it again if it's in stock. But pre-orders are a hit and miss because of the fact that sometimes the vendors may already be sold out of the item and they may get it back in a couple weeks. However, we don't want you all waiting on your items. So we don't
Mm,
want you all putting reviews up that, hey, I never got my order. Although we should communicate with you all about, hey, it's
mm,
going to take about 2 to 4 weeks for you to get your item, but it is, once it comes to me, I will ship it out to you. So that's just about communicating on our end. However, pre-orders, it's something that has been successful with people and other people not so much. But also, I knew about people having pre-orders set, and they may order maybe 20, but only 6 people purchase. Well, that remainder you can sell later because now it's actually in stock. So you can
mhm,
ship to the 6 people who already pre-ordered, but now you have it in stock for the rest of
mhm,
everyone else. It's just about being creative and finding different ways to service your customers. That's what I believe. So yeah,
mhm. You
not
know
a
what I thought
problem.
about?
I'm sorry.
I said, you know what I thought about? I thought about something
Mm-hmm.
when you were talking. Um, have you ever thought about like making custom tops, meaning creating your own parish line? So you would
Oh
start
yeah. Oh
with
yeah.
tops and stuff like that because you have a lot of traction with your
Mm-hmm.
audience.
Mm-hmm.
I was just thinking, what if you sell just a top? It don't have to be the whole entire outfit, but just a signature top
I like
that
that.
you can get made
I
and you
have
can
that.
sell. Yeah.
Yes, I have that
And
written
then,
down. Yeah.
and then from there you can kind of brand it that way.
Mm-hmm.
And then people will come to you for the signature tops. And then now you start cutting out the middleman.
I like it.
You
Classy
already got,
off the top. Yes.
uh-huh. You already have the audience.
Yeah.
Now you monetizing the audience where
Mm-hmm.
you can branch out and become you.
Right. Yep.
Because when I see a boutique, I always think about odd pieces, odd
Mm-hmm.
items that people can't get or access.
Right.
So why not give them something that they can't access anywhere else but you?
Are you in
Just an
like a
idea.
business journal? Are you reading the pages of my business journal? Just let me know. Are you? No, but thank you
Just
for
an
that.
idea.
I do want to definitely get into that, and I will. That's something that will definitely come. That I'll
Yeah.
be doing. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. So, anybody have any other questions for Patrick? I think Goldie probably I know she was talking to you about reels and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I definitely have a lot of things planned. Yeah.
I
Oh,
could
she said
tell.
I'm here. Yeah, she
Oh,
said I'm here.
okay.
Goldie,
Okay.
what is it that you wanted to
Yeah.
what's up? Look, I said three-way.
What's up,
Yeah,
Pat?
I said three-way. I did. I said three-way. We can't do three.
That's what it is. It's a FaceTime 3-way.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
that's exactly what it is. Hey, Goldie, good seeing you.
What's up, boo?
But tell Patrick and everybody else about your business. And Keitha, if you want to join in, let me know. I'll plug you in as well.
Hey, y'all.
Plug you in.
So I do a lot, but ultimately I'm a serial entrepreneur is the best way to describe myself. Also a community leader. But as far as my businesses, one of them, the reason why I was commenting, Pat, is because I'm a social media strategist. I
Uh-huh.
do social media management. I do strategy sessions to help entrepreneurs scale their social media to the next level. Content is my absolute fave. I love creating content. I love directing other entrepreneurs on how to create content because content is king. If you're going to build your business here on social media, then one thing you have to do is master content for sure.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So I truly believe that content is king. So I was looking at your page, Patrick, and it is extremely organized. I see you do your pictures in threes. Okay. So it is very organized, it's very professional, Pat, but it's a little boring. I think you can spice it up a little bit and still keep the professional image.
Wait,
Because
let's see. Lakeith, wait, Goldie, I'm sorry. Tell Lakeitha how to
so
plug
just
it.
click the plus sign. She clicked the plus sign and then click the plus sign again. And then it's gonna send you a request. But you
So
was
how could
dropping
I?
some gems, Pat. You was dropping some gems now. You was
Uh-huh.
preaching tonight, okay? You can
Uh-huh.
What
tell
you
that
think
you
he
are
needs
a
to
very
do?
experienced entrepreneur. You can tell.
Yeah.
You can tell you
Mm-hmm.
have some skin in the game, sir.
Oh yeah. A lot.
Yes.
You can tell you ain't no rookie in these entrepreneur streets, okay?
No, uh-uh.
Yeah. Yes.
Did she send it?
Oh, look. Yes, she did. There she goes. Accept.
Yeah, this is my
Oh,
first
there
time
you go.
doing this.
I
Yeah.
made it. Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey.
Hey, Pat.
What's up? How
Hey.
Hey,
are you?
Pat.
Wait, how I do this? Wait, hold up. Don't worry
This is
about
my
it.
You
first
don't
time
stop
doing
acting like
a
we old,
four-way
y'all.
call on
I'm
Instagram.
excited.
Me too.
My spring dog. I
Oh,
got
somebody say,
excited.
how can I book appointments for 2 vehicles? Okay, Pat, you better get you some clients,
Yeah,
Pat.
I need my
You
car
see that,
clean
Pat?
too.
Oh, I see it. I'm checking it out. Well, just go on my page, go to the bio, click the link in the
Click the
bio,
link in the bio.
and it's gonna say detail appointments, book detail appointments. Click that, and it's gonna take you right to the site.
Yes, I love it. So yeah, Pat, like I was saying, I absolutely love your page. But I would
Mhm.
spice it up a little bit. I don't think that would tarnish the integrity or the professionalism of your brand that you are building. Like,
So
I have another
definitely.
question. How do y'all feel about like ambassadors? Like, do you have an ambassador, Paris?
I don't like the influencers and stuff.
Yeah.
No, I don't have any.
Yeah, I love it. I think it works if it's done correctly. I
Mm-hmm.
think if you execute it right, I think it works. If you really truly have a team of people that's really gonna ride for your brand like it's theirs. Like
Mm-hmm.
that's the job of a brand ambassador. Yeah, to help your brand get exposure and to help your brand get followers and sales and stuff like that. But overall, to really ride for your brand like it's their brand. You know
Right.
what I mean? Like take pride in the content, take pride in the customer service, and take pride. So I think it works if it's done correctly. I think the brand ambassadors back in the day, people used to just do it without getting paid. Because I remember I used to help my brand management clients get brand ambassadors, and they used to just do it for free. You know what I mean? But now,
like the products.
Yeah, or the products. Yeah, they'll do it in exchange for the products. But now, depending on who you get, if you get micro, you know what I mean? Or it just depends. You know what I mean? Because someone want products and they want to get paid and they want a percentage. You know what I mean? They want a discount code and then they want to see what their discount code generates and they want a percentage of it. You know what I mean? So I truly believe in the infant phase of building your business, your best brand ambassadors are your customers.
Yeah.
Those are your best brand ambassadors until you get to the point where you can really, take care of your brand ambassadors and really get influencers and stuff like that. In the infant stage of your business, your brand ambassadors are your customers. Boarding process is crucial. I've seen it where they got paid. I've seen where they didn't get paid. I've seen where they got products plus pay. I've kind of worked behind the scenes with my clients and I've done a little bit of all of it. And it really just depends, what your company can afford, because you may not be able to afford to pay brand ambassadors. You know what I mean? Maybe you can only afford to give them products. You may not be able to afford to give them a percentage of the sales that they bring in, but it's a great incentive. You know what I mean? If you give them a percentage, because I know me, if you giving me 10% or whatever percent of what I'm bringing in, I'm gonna just keep going harder.
Yes.
You know what I mean? To make more money for myself. But if I really, really like your products, I'll be okay with the products and not getting paid because I don't have to buy the products. You see what I'm saying? So you just got to come to a mutual agreement or maybe offer both. Say, hey, this is one option A, option B, so you just got to figure out what your company can afford to do. Because products are not cheap either. So you can't be giving away too many products for people who ain't bringing you nothing in return.
And I will also say, just to add on to that, I will also say do a contract. You need that post up on Tuesday, the 24th. I wouldn't say when you need it done, because sometimes influencers or brand ambassadors, they'll get your products and they will post it when they get ready. And then it's a month later and you miss the, whatever you're trying to promote. So I would definitely put that in the contract and have them to sign a contract as well.
Yeah, and have a system to monitor, like you say.
Yeah.
Because if you want to
do it in a reverse way. And what I mean by that is I get endorsements. So like I have a company now that I deal with called Cooling Towels, and they're looking to expand their brand in Walmarts and, different places, Academy. So what I did was I went on their page and I put in their inbox who the person that I would have to speak to get an endorsement from the brand. So I got a contact, one thing led to another, and now we have the Cooling Towels.
Okay.
So in lieu of, branding them, then we get a check from them. So I kind of did it in the reverse way versus getting people to sell our product. We selling products for other people that's on a bigger platform. So I use the model of you get products that's synonymous to your business. Like for me, we are outdoors, so we getting ready to set up a contract with a water company for them to be an endorsee. We do the cooling towels, we do hats, we do shirts, we do pants, we do boots, we do belts. So everything that we wear is branded by another product, by another company. And that's why I take the photos that I take so we can tag them into it so they can post them on their page. And then now we're getting the look from not only our people, but thousands and thousands of people that follow their brand. So I try to connect with brands that's bigger than me. So when I do make the move, I get a big exposure, a wider net of folks and customers. So that's another way that I pull customers in. So I just be real strategic about who I go to and how I go about getting my endorsements. So that's another way you could look at it and do it as well. We currently getting ready to launch a YouTube channel, and that YouTube channel consists of the behind the scenes of PT Mobile Detailing. So what I did was, what I did was I sold commercial space. So you have 15-second commercial spot.
Mm-hmm.
So you have two 15-second commercial spots on the episode.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to commit to 3 episodes at a certain dollar amount, and then we kind of do it like that.
Yeah, that's smart.
So I'm doing more of the endorsement side because I look at the NBA players, I look at
Mm-hmm.
golf or athletes. I'm like, we could do it too. I
Right.
mean, what's stopping us from doing it? So that's the kind of deal that I'm doing now. More of that endorsement, more of that getting other brands to recognize our brand inside of it. And the reason why I got that idea, I was in the printing business for 7 years, and we used to do business with Coke, AT&T,
Mm,
Verizon, and they have to give so much business to minorities. That's where I got that idea from.
that's smart.
So by me being a smaller business, it looks good for them to support a smaller business. It just adds more credibility to them that they give back to the community. So
Right.
I use that to my advantage.
Mm-hmm. That's how you do
That's
it.
how I do that.
That's smart.
I like that. That's a good idea.
Listen, they need to wake up, because if they sleep on Pat, they need to wake up. Okay.
Okay.
They need to wake up, because Pat be on it.
Yeah. I
Pat be
think
on
since
it.
Ben, since been, but
Pat be on it.
yeah.
Pat say, I'm going to get them endorsements. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Pat think
yeah.
it like the NBA.
Next.
Scroll over to the reel section to see your reels. Yeah, listen. This the picture Shiny was talking about. Shiny said when you fold your arms, you looked like a tax preparer.
I don't care how tight them arms folded. You're not doing my taxes.
I can't. I don't care how tight you fold them arms.
That was so
I'm coming.
funny.
Yeah,
Washing
Pat.
with a lot of
I
soap.
mean, listen. It's just it's
Go
the
ahead.
3 pictures going across for me. That oh, Pat, Lord, y'all be putting in that work, Jesus. So try mixing up the 3 pictures, Pat. Try mixing it up a little bit more.
Yeah.
Keep those reels on the front page. Just choose you a really good cover for your reel. I'm looking for, okay, there go your reviews. I see your reviews. Okay, I see what you did there. You got your reviews.
Mm-hmm.
I got so silly.
Who?
Johnny.
I can't stand her. She crazy. Yeah, so these all right, so with the before and afters, Pat, I'm a little anal about the before and after being in one frame. So just try that a little bit more versus them having to swipe through to see the finished product. Get your graphic designer to create you a template where you can put the before and after on the same frame, and then your information is still across the bottom.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Because for
Yeah.
me, if I look at a picture and the before is on the left and the after is on the right, I don't know. I don't know if it does something visually for people. When they can see the before and after all on one frame is much better versus them having to
Okay.
scroll through like 3 or 4 pictures to finally get to the, you see what I'm saying? Like say for
Yeah.
example, you see somebody feet and over here, this how their feet look. And then on the right, this is the after they got their pedicure. You like, damn. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you have pictures where people literally have like mildew in their cars. So imagine that mildew on the left and then that after picture on the right in one frame. Visually, they'll look at it and be like, damn, Pat, that's how you comment? You see what I'm saying? And people's
Yeah.
attention span is extremely short. So you don't want to have to make them work too hard to see your content, if that makes sense.
You.
So
Okay.
get your graphic designer to create you a template where you can put the before and the after, like kind of like all on the same, on the same deal. I'm gonna show you an example of that in a second. So that's what I would do. I would get some actual video reviews. Okay. So let's say, for example, I had, I got 5 kids. So y'all see my truck, y'all gonna think I'm unfit. But you come and detail my car. But when I'm walking out, Pat, and you're doing your like reveal of the truck of how it looks after, you should be
Mm-hmm.
recording that. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So when I
Yeah.
walk up to my truck, like, Pat, damn, I didn't think you was gonna get that gum up, Pat. Or, oh my God, like this look like a brand new truck off the lot. Imagine you documenting me saying that on video.
Right.
Like, okay, so when you're
Mm-hmm.
selling, you have to pull on people's emotions. And the easiest way to
Mm-hmm.
pull on people's emotions is through actual video.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So start to
Mm-hmm.
get more video content versus just pictures. And you're
Okay.
gonna have like, listen, I know me, I know Paris, you know, like we'll give you a video review in a heartbeat. Like, look, you listen, you clean this truck, Pat. You hear me?
Okay.
Like, I got 5 kids there. The way you got this truck looking, Pat, I could put a for sale sign on this truck, Pat. Okay?
For real.
I could trade this truck in and get me some coins, Pat. Like, you know,
Okay.
so you want customer review videos. Y'all gotta stop doing so many just like words, you know what I mean? Like put that into action and let people really, because it's the tone, it's the personality, it's the charisma, all of that kind of like, you know, that it makes a big difference. It makes a huge difference. So I would try that for sure. And then have you gotten a professional commercial done yet?
No.
Yeah, get you a videographer. I can refer you to quite a few videographers. Get you a professional commercial done. Pat, like a 60-second like commercial that you can post as a reel, just introducing yourself, you know, and get you, you know, imagine you watching TV and a detailing commercial come across the screen.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Think,
Yeah.
get you a videographer to get real sharp hair cut, you know, nice professional button down with your, you know, and pull up on a car being detailed or one of your workers actually, you know, really cleaning and scrubbing down a car. But you're
Okay.
there, you know, in the commercial. You see what I'm saying? Like, hey, my name
I
is
got
Pat. I'm the owner and CEO of blah, blah, blah detailing. You know, we come to you, we this, we that. You know, if you have mildew, don't worry about it. If you got ink stuck on your seats, don't worry about it. Like, you know, like something catchy. Like, think about the commercials, y'all, that we watch that we can't forget.
Right.
You can't forget a Morris Bar commercial. You can't forget that old furniture store commercial we used to watch. Like, you gotta get it ringing in their ears. That's how you become a household name. But use the commercial for Instagram, and then you could do Facebook ads with that commercial. You could do all type of stuff, you know, with the commercial. But get your commercial made, Pat. Because listen, we all fell in love with your personality here on live. So just imagine the thousands of people that would love to see the commercial, you know?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Y'all listen, I'm giving y'all y'all better pass the collection bucket this way. Pass it back this way, okay?
Okay.
But other than that, it looks good. But just get creative with it, Pat. I know you seem to be like a very structured, very organized person. So your Instagram is reflecting that, but you don't want it to be like boring. You know what I mean? You don't want it to be like, I tell people I don't want my Instagram page to be predictable. Like, you come to my page, you're going to learn, you're going to get inspired, you're going to laugh, but it's not predictable because we don't follow boring, predictable pages. We follow people that's fun. We follow people that's creative. You know what I mean? So you don't want to be the page that's predictable. Like, oh, Pat ain't going to do nothing but post a picture of a car. You know what I mean? Like, keep scrolling. Huh?
3 pictures in a row. Like, we know if you post one, we know you about to get
coming
2
with
more
3
of the
pictures in
same
a row.
pictures in a row. Like, your page don't have to look that perfect page.
Yeah, it don't.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Goldie.
Oh,
They
look,
buying the
somebody else
badges.
bought a badge. Nola Sweet Sensations. They passing the collection plate for y'all.
Pass the collection plate,
All right.
please.
You want to stay on a little longer and get your whole money. I'm just saying. The money is
He like to get breakfast
right
in the morning.
Y'all
Yeah,
really
Lord.
getting money right now. I'm going to send y'all money.
Yes. But we're going to have to do this again, y'all. It was fun.
All right, I don't know how I'm going to split up the money, but I send everybody
Our
something.
money up since we work hard tonight.
I'm going to show y'all what we got. We may want to stay on a little longer.
Girl, if we got
by
$10
midnight.
all
Look.
together, we did good if we got $10.